Hello everyone and welcome. I want to go over the new exotics that are coming to the Division 2 today. We've been playing with them on the PTS. One is absolutely outstanding. I think it's the best exotic the game's received in years. It could be a real big game changer, maybe even change the meta in some ways. So let's take a look at them. There's 3 brand new exotics coming next season on the Division 2. I say there's 3, there's actually 4 because you're going to get the exotic that comes with the DLC as well as a new exotic mask that's coming. I think it's the Catalyst. So we will take a quick look at that as well at the end. But the 3 that are coming with the season, like your general season update, we've got a mask, we've got an LMG, and we've also got a holster. I'm going to have a look at the holster first, because the holster is probably the one that I think is the most underwhelming of the 3. And there's a real big throwback to the Division 1 with this as well. If you remember in the Division 1, there's a talent called Nimble. That is what this is for. There's a lot of Division 1 nostalgia going on next season, and this is going to be the Nimble exotic holster. You get a red core with it, you get crit chance, crit damage, and you get the talent Bob and Weave. And what this talent does is you receive repairs of 5% of your total armor for every 1 meter you run cover to cover. Damage taken while doing a cover to cover is healed over 10 seconds. So I don't even remember how this worked on the Division 1, if I'm being honest with you, whether it's the same sort of thing. I'm guessing it is. I don't remember using it much in Division 1 at all. I'm probably not going to use it in Division 2 at all. For me, this looks like an exotic component. But I don't know. What do you guys think of that? I'm going to ask what you guys think on everything I show you. My opinion's my opinion, but you might like it. I remember like the rugged gloves way back. Some people still think they're terrible, but I love the rugged gloves. We actually got testing them. So there could be stuff you could do with this. I don't know. Like, it's just not fitting into my playstyle or thought process whatsoever. Maybe it is yours, so do let me know. Also, we're going to look at the mask last, because that is the piece that I think is absolutely game-changing. But they are bringing back another Division 1 item, so we'll go to this next, the Pacan. This is an exotic LMG. I believe it was an exotic LMG in Division 1 as well. You've got the attributes of LMG, damage target cover, got health damage. You can change that third attribute to damage to armor if you want to. And the Pacan comes with the Pacan talent, where each kill with this weapon gains a stack of 50% magazine size, which increases the next magazine up to 4 stacks. I do have some gameplay with this as well. I'll put on screen now. Now, I didn't think too much of this when I saw it. I was like, meh, I'm not a huge LMG fan anyway. The gun starts at a 60 mag. And then obviously as you're getting kills, and if you get up to 4 kills before you hit reload, you'll get the maximum magazine size back. And this was real good. I like this. It felt like it packed a punch. The reload weren't too bad. And when you did reload and get that bigger mag size, you really did notice it. It was a super fun gun to use. And now I'm thinking, you know, it could actually be quite good. So even though when I first looked at it, I wasn't excited by it. A lot of people that was watching the stream and seeing the gameplay were asking what this was, and they liked the looks of it, asking about the handling as well. For an LMG, I thought it handled great. Yeah, handled really well. It packed a punch. I was killing things easy on heroic. I didn't really have an LMG build on when I was using this. I just threw this on a striker build, which worked fine, don't get me wrong, but you could probably tailor a build around an LMG to get even more out of it. I also messed up with my chest talent as well. I was testing so much on the PTS, I still had a chest talent on that didn't really work for it. So the numbers are a true representation of what this could probably put out. I could definitely put this on a better build to get higher numbers, but it was very good. Definitely something I'd probably look to be using when the season comes out. And even though I don't like LMGs, I'll give this a go and see what we can do with it. What do you guys think? Again, have you played the PTS? Have you played this? What are your thoughts on it? Have you been watching other people? I think this is a good exotic and it's going to be a good addition. We are now going to move on to now the signature piece of next season. Now, the bad news about this is that in the stream that they did to announce the PTS and all the changes and everything, I believe Yannick said this is going to be part of the seasonal climax mission, which means if it is, we're not going to be able to get this exotic until the end of next season once we do the climax mission, which I'm all for adding a very good exotic to that mission. Don't get me wrong. I think they should do that. The reward, like for example, at the time of recording this, we haven't had the second climax mission yet. We had the first climax mission though, and we got that chest piece, the provocateur, and I haven't even used that yet because the thought process around it with the build I wanted to put it on, it just didn't make sense, and it's just been put in the stash. I've done absolutely nothing with it. I don't think we want exotics on the climax mission. I like that. I think we do want exotics like this. But then the thought of waiting all season for it because it's that good, we want this right away. So I don't know. I'm in two minds on whether they should do that or not. I really am. I think, I don't know, maybe put the Pac-Man on it instead. But anyway, this is what it looks like. It's a red core. It's got crit chance. It's got crit damage. And the talent is, if I'm saying it right, abridged. Now, this is a throwback to the Division 1 AlphaBridge. Now, if you remember AlphaBridge, you could have multiple... You could have, like, I think it's the third talent on your primary and your secondary would work on each other. So, you in effect just had more talents on your guns. It's really good. It's a great gear set back then. It has some more perks to it as well. But they are basically reinventing that in the form of an exotic mask. So if your primary and secondary weapons are not exotic or named, they must be of the same type. The secondary weapon's talent will also be applied to the primary weapon. So not quite like AlphaBridge was on the Division 1, because I'm sure the third talent applied to both of the weapons. On this, the Division 2's version, it's going to be the secondary weapons talent going to your primary weapons talent. Now this, we played around a lot on the PTS with this different variances of talents on different types of weapons as well. I tried assault rifles, shotguns, LMGs. I didn't get around to trying rifles. I think this could be brilliant with rifles as well. If you think about mixing, I don't know, boomerang with rifleman maybe, mixing determined with something. I was mixing killer with fast hands. I was mixing killer with sadist on like an OD bleed build, which was amazing. On the LMGs, I was mixing fast hands with unhinged with strained. On the SMG, I was mixing killer and sadist. I think I've already mentioned that one. On the ARs, killer, and there's just loads of combinations that you could do. The mind's just everywhere with this, and I think this has been the focus of most people on the PTS. Like, what two talents can go together that could work very, very well together, and it is really good. Now, the question was asked, like, and I think with some builds, it is an exotic piece. So on some builds, if you're looking to implement this into some builds you currently have, like, there's going to be some times where, do I really want to take out the Memento backpack to have these two talents instead? Or do I really want to take out this exotic to have these two talents instead? I don't think it's going to take over everything, but I do think it's got potential to take over a lot. That's why I said it could be like game-changing and meta-changing, because two talents on a gun, there's some very OP talents. It's going to be some very OP combinations. I think potentially it could become game-breaking. Who knows? Like, there's a new talent that's coming called, I think it's Streamlined. There's 80% weapon damage when your skills are on cooldown. Imagine having that with something. Like, it's exciting. It's a great piece. It really is. We had a lot of fun with it, and I can't wait for this to land. That's why I don't want to wait till this climax mission. I want this to land on the 27th. I want to be able to grind this right away, because a lot of next season is going to be about builds around this exotic mask. It is so good. So again, these are just my opinions. Please do share your opinions down in the comments. A lot of you are sharing them in stream while I was playing. Let me know what two talents you're thinking about putting together on your LMGs, on your rifles, on sniper, whatever. What are you thinking about doing with this mask? It's exciting. It's a good one. It's definitely the best exotic we have had in a long time. And finally, the fourth exotic. This isn't coming as part of the season, so this is why we're covering it last, but it's coming part of the DLC. So on March 27th, when the next season goes live, season 1 of year 7, the DLC Battle for Brooklyn is also going to be released. And if you purchase the DLC, it does have an exotic that is exclusive to it. And it is the Catalyst Exotic Mask. This is what it looks like on screen here. You get the Talent Chemical Agent. It says dealing and receiving status effects. Build stacks of catalysts up to a maximum of 12. Each stack grants 2% weapon damage and 2% status effects. Each enemy within 25 meters that is affected by a status effect grants 1 stack a second. Being affected by status effect grants 2 stacks a second. Stacks decay at 1 stack a second after 5 seconds if no enemies in the radius or you are affected by a status effect. Also got Reactant there at max stacks. Killing a status affected enemy grants bonuses for 5 seconds, which are 25% bonus armor and 20% reload speed. And I also believe that when you do have a status effect inflicted on yourself, you're still going to be able to ADS while wearing this mask as well. So that's the 4th exotic coming next season with the DLC. And again, it's exclusive to that. We don't know how you get this yet or anything like that, but it will only be able to be got in the Battle for Brooklyn DLC. So let me know what you guys think. They're the new exotics coming next season. Do you agree with the Tinkerer mask? Do you think this is something to be very, very excited about? I do. I do think it's going to be a game changer. Everyone I've been speaking to in the stream on the PTS as well in the chat, lots of people excited by this. I can't wait to get their hands on it. And they're thinking of all sorts of ideas of what they're going to do with it by having the ability to have 2 talents on a weapon. I think it's brilliant. Let me know down in the comments any thoughts you've had today on all these exotics that I've just shared with you. And we'll discuss that. But that is now the end of the video. Please don't forget to like it to give us some support. Subscribe as well to the channel if you're not subscribed. And down in my video description are links to everything that I do, including my Discord servers. So come and check them out also. Until next time, though, thank you for watching this one and take care.